It's automatic, it's on. I flip mattress, I'm grabbing the apparatus, keep squeezing it till it flatten your melon. A known felon, I'm weaving it through the traffic, connecting with drug addicts, embracing these thug habits. Look, at the end of the month was no food. Potato and egg tacos is how I made do. Free peanut butter and government cheese. My issue, my mama calling Deborah for help. Her Aunt Lou. 4 kids to adults, we here starving. My father got a job, he started then departed. My mama broken hearted, I'm looking at her nauseous. It's time to hustle regardless, I'm getting this party started. Like quarter piece in a brown paper bag in the bush, cross the street with the pistol close to hand. Pray to God when it's time to bust it don't jam. I sold my 7 grams, police came, I ran.
I'm the first gospel rapper. I'm the first apostle rapper. From my section, it's a lot of rappers. Respected cause I'm not an actor. Even though I changed, I didn't change up. Kept the same name from when I came up. RPH and we here now. The devil got so much to fear. Culture mechanic. I left the hood to fix all the problems inside of Advantage. Cause I'm from the hood. And stuff get fixed from the inside. Inside. That's why Christ became a man. I'm in Christ. I let the old me die and became a man. Yeah, deal with men, but I war with demons. Reciprocate that before Jesus encounter changed all the morbid reasons. I was more of a heathen with a gorgeous heater. Miracles follow me now. So when I walk through the crowd, virtue was hard to be found. In me, they calling me now. When the devil show up, everybody know us. We the pull-up crew. RPH, scars and grace, and we about to change with the hood up too. Yeah. If you watch me live my life, it's like reading the word. Check me out, I got stripes in the streets in the church. I left the hood with some urban epistle. Urban epistle. I'm living the scripture, the word is official. Urban epistle. I left the hood with some but I came back with the word. I left the hood with a pistol, but I came back in the pistol.
I'm the rose from the concrete. I'm the diamond from the coal. I'm talking to y'all in depth. Stacked against the odds, my roots still crept. Grounded in the soil of the West. Love, loyalty, respect, mirrors pain, anger, death. These night terrors got me stressed. Seeing vivid thoughts of death and melting flesh. Turn them dark days to sunshine. My mind stay full grind. The whole city feeling the pressure. This is the war cry. War crimes, loaded 4-5s, holding on both sides. Let's ride, it's go time. Broke up out the concrete. The same place the sinners and the cons meet and still shine. The diamond in the rough that make the world blind. Take mine, aim at my opposition and dream of my peace. To my demise, I'm gonna speak for the streets. My voice sink to the beat. My soul speak and I peak. You hear Long Beat.
Hey, yo. Hey, high facts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, shit, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
Say that, but I can't fake that. We ain't finna play that.
So you tryna play chess with the devil without the king, huh?
I love you enough to be giving you the straight facts. We ain't finna play that.
You might play it well, but the game don't love you.
I love you enough to be giving you the straight
I began
facts.
with the truth. You stand and salute. Where the rules of the land, you either cuz or salute. Most watch too many movies. It's where they get their cue. Think they gotta take the bishop out. That's how you get the juice. That's cause they ain't met the king. My job's to introduce. Playing checkers. They think that chicken's how you get the coup. Like it's chess. These rooks telling lies in the booth. So they don't protect our queens. I gotta tell the truth. They focused on that gang war. I wreck mine, you bang yours. Respect die. When different sets buy from the same store. Represent different sides and wind up on the same floor. When bullets fly, enemies lie side by side. That's a shame, Lord. They only coincide in peace at the cemetery. They couldn't say he loved beef in his obituary. So at the funeral, his family told a few lies. Placed him up in heaven cause he went to church a few times. It's sad. Cause when goons die, the saints cry. R.I.P. graffiti, they riding before the paint dry. The church pray before the cops come. And Satan playing evil games in your brain before the shots done. The streets living like Christ died, they never rise. When he said to tell us die, he didn't tell a lie. Man on the debt, God wanted to change that. So Christ paid double the price and bought change back. You Can't change that.
Probably shouldn't say that, but I can't fake that. We ain't finna play
So
that.
you tryna play chess with the devil without the king,
I
huh?
love you enough to be giving you the straight facts.
Look, this was done by grinding. Plot my path in life, start climbing. I came from the bottom where the babies is dying, the mama's crying. Everybody can't make it, but they trying. All I see is RIPs on t-shirts in old English. Another young life gets extinguished, and what we do, pop champagne, reflect on the memories, pop another bottle with a hit.
Day to duct tape and funnel some bricks through the tunnel with the bundles of chips. You can get the bundle package if you often and quick. Keep the cop off your tip, keep the spot off the grid. I'm finna hit, suppress it with a muzzle and tip. Henny guzzle it quick. I'm from a smuggling clique. We move bricks. Now estimate the number of chips. How much it costs for a hit? How much it costs to acquit?
I remember.
Somerset used to be Compton Boulevard. BG's on the set for the new squad. By the way, since you dealing with the new squad, that means new law, new boss, new heart.
Dreams will last forevermore.
But you ain't gotta die to go to heaven. Christ did it for you.
I wanna go to places where dreams will last forever.
You talking heaven.
Dreams will last forevermore.
And heaven's been on earth. Due to sin, it was hidden from you. I've been to more funerals than graduations. I'm from the streets where killers get the congratulations. Empty crack bags and bullet shells on the ground. Addicts and automatics, the nightmares all around. Rape victims impregnated by evil rapers. Every time she look at her kid, she can see his face. People need a break, so all they think is flee, escape. Drink and take drugs till they kneeling at the feet of Satan. But Christ died for it, body hung high for it. Arms spread wide, bled dry, Mary cried for him. He let his mother watch to show us who we love and lie. When he rose, heaven fell and landed on the juggernaut. He defeated what defeated man, but defeat was incomplete with the devil. One that defeated a defeated man.
One in a million, I think it's beyond skill. Welcome to my life, I won't meet you with no ice grill. The days is short, I take advantage of life thrills. Understand my stance, I'm ready to handle what life deals. I need a car that when you see it, you be like, yeah. But ask me how I'm doing, I'ma tell you life's good. You can make it too, we came about the same hood. Now you see me out like, hey look, it's a closed book. Most chances is chances, so we take them. Fake them till we make them. Dreams easily taken, extreme levels of bacon. You know my steez.
What's up, y'all? We watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Facts with Robert Reese.
There you go.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, guys? You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Take care.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Woo woo!
This is Marissa's Italian Deli, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. This is Pupu in Moreno Valley, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts
With Robert Reese.
People, this is what happy is when you're in Del Taco. Now watch this. All you gotta say is you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
This is Isaac Henderson, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, guys? I'm Sean Barubi. This is my boy Vargas, and we love watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
KG Sports, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
For those of you who do not know, if you do not know this guy, if you live in Moreno Valley, the bordering city, Riverside right there, if you do not see this guy, he is known all over the place. He dances all day. People take pictures with the guy. He has a hat, and he makes so much money on tips twirling that sign. Oh, it is ridiculous. People love him. My goodness, that dude is hilarious. He makes me smile every single time. For those of you who are brand new, this is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, Monday through Friday, people, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. Sometimes it will go 1.5 hours. We do have a good one. We have a lot of great news out there. So as long as we got great news, I will keep putting it out there, people. But you guys all do know, before we get started here, people, let me go ahead and see where I put this. We do have the Upside Challenge, people. I challenge everyone out there to do just like me. I'm only going to Get Upside gas stations because they're giving you a lot of money on cash back per gallon. So I'm only going to those gas stations for the rest of the year. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to save all of the money in the Get Upside account, and I'm going to drop the ball when the new year comes. I'm going to drop my Get Upside. I'm going to show you guys exactly how much I have, and then you guys will see. Hopefully for the rest of you guys that are doing this also, you guys join me. I can have 10 people in here at one time on the screen. Hopefully some people are doing it also, because it'll be fun to show how much money you actually save this year, okay? So that is what we have going on right there, people. But as you guys do see, we have some sports going on here. You can check out your favorite team. You can check out where the game will be going on, people. We have a lot going on. We got NBA playoffs, baseballs. We got huge suspensions going on with these baseball players. Well, pretty much athletes in general. People, you are in a microscope. You better watch what you are doing. Any small argument, anything you do with anyone, period, people, it can be turned into all type of things. So just make sure that you are staying safe out there, people. Okay, Ayana says, with Upside, can you use the offers more than once? Yes, the offers, yes. You can go to the exact same place. Like, yes, you can use them more. It's not even an offer. Like the gas station, how it works is the gas station and the merchant itself, they are signed up to Get Upside. So it's like if we're going to pick up food from a merchant, the merchant that signed up to have their food to be delivered, that's what it is on Get Upside. That gas station is signed up on Get Upside. So that's what it is every single time you go. So whatever one you want to go to, it is like that. You can use it as many times as you want. You can do all of that great stuff. And that's why it's so good, because you can really see what gas stations are giving the most back. And then you go from there. Now, I do have, right now, I have a birthday to shout out right now. Now, people, when you do have your birthdays, you guys do see how there is the scroll right there on the bottom. If you do have birthdays and you give them to me on time, people, I can have them scrolled out along the bottom there. I can do two things at once: birthday shout outs and let you guys know about Gracie K322 at gmail.com, people. You can go ahead and check that out. Anything print, cards, shirts, it doesn't matter what it is. Anything print, anything advertising, go ahead and holler at that. You see that right there on the scroll. But the birthday shout out, I want to give a birthday shout out to a very special person. Went to school with this person, and it's her birthday today. Stretch it out, Wendy Mello. That's what I used to say in high school to Wendy Mello. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but here in Southern California, in Orange County, there's a high population of Filipinos and Asians and Persians. It's a huge melting pot. Koreans, Black, Samoans, like it is huge. Mexicans, it is everything you want right there. So when you go to school, you get to meet a lot of people. And the first day I met Wendy Mello was actually in the 6th grade. I met Wendy Mello, and that's like the first thing I said. Stretch it out, Wendy Mello. People, I'm old. Those of you who are young, the Caramello commercial, that is what it was about. So, yes. That is the birthday. That is the birthday of today. And I have a new show. Well, not a new show. I have an event that I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know about. If you guys are here in Los Angeles area, okay, and specifically I would say the Valley, LA, but you can come from anywhere you want. It is the Mustang and Ford's car show, people. 5800 Topanga Canyon Boulevard, Woodland Hills, California, 91367. People, it is May 1st, Sunday, 9 a.m. through 3 p.m. Okay, it is a Mustang and Ford's car show. It's distinguished. First through third trophies for over 88 classes. Huge raffle, 50-50 drawing, horseshoes for cancer people. So if you are a person and you think you got the outside barbecue games down, you can go win everything. They have the horseshoes for cancer. That might be something where you can get some big bragging rights there. It says vendors and much more. Pony Corral, pay only $10, no judging and no trophies. Contact Debbie Anderson, car show chairman, okay? And it's at Mott's Show Info at att.net or telephone at 661-295-5255. The admission is free, people. You just head there to have a good time. But if you do want your car in there to win one of those prizes, people, you do have to pay a registration fee of $40, okay? Pay before, okay? And you should have already paid before April 21st, but they still say you can still get in because they still have some room, okay? And that's what this COVID thing, people. Some people just don't want to be out in public like that all the time, so they can't get them all out there. But you can go ahead and have some fun, and there's going to be a Mach-E Mustang, 2 owners, and you can take pictures and do everything else like that. That is May 1st, and that is the Mustang and Ford's car show that is in Los Angeles, California, people, in Woodland Hills, California. Once again, if you would like to attend, take a picture with some of these nice cars, contact Debbie Anderson. She is the car show chairman at 661-295-5255. Once again, that is Debbie Anderson, like Arn Anderson. People, I wonder if they are related. Okay, I wonder if they're related. Now we got some really good news today, people. Had some pretty interesting things happen over the past couple days. We're gonna get into that news, but I'm gonna say what's up to the board real quick. We got Robert B. Drone in there. He says Robert B. Drone has a question here. Let me see what he says. He says, can you work 2 apps with one phone? Yes, you can work 2 apps with one phone. You just have to toggle back and forth through the app there. Some people use 2. I see people with 2 phone mounts inside their car, and they have a phone. So they have that going on. I forgot. I got to put this up as an ad. Now, during my live yesterday, I got a new subscriber named Cornbread. It's a man. Look, this is hilarious. Okay, dude is about like I give him like 285, big country fed white dude, right? Got the beard and everything, and his name is Cornbread. He's got the red beard. His best friend is a dude that looks just like him, but he's the opposite. He's an older black dude, Vietnam vet. They almost weigh the same. He doesn't have a beard, but they love eating food and all of that. And they both drive. They both go out there and dash. And they have a new channel that they did put out. And these 2 dudes are hilarious. And when you actually sit down and watch what they're talking about, man, that video yesterday, they are breaking down some serious stuff. And I know Cornbread is a rookie, so his buddy Robert, his name is Robert. His buddy Robert is a is a pretty good pro. His buddy Robert is so much of a pro. He says that if he has to go get something to eat, he'll turn on his app just to see if he gets an order going to get something to eat. He'll go do the order, get his food, and go back home. That's how much he has it down. But I'm gonna put the link up here for those guys. Really good guys. I was actually the second view of Cornbread's channel, but they will be doing it as a team. And if you watch them go back and forth, you can tell they are really best friends. And Robert has the game on lock wherever they live. So I'm gonna put that up there for you guys. Now I was gonna get into this news. We got some pretty good news. But for those of you guys who like sports, I'm gonna break you down right here with the NBA games today on the scroller here, and you can catch up on the NFL draft. You can catch up on the first round in case you missed any of that. We also got, my brother was in the house. He says, go time. K Reese 007. That's my brother right there. He says, go time. Okay, we got Bianca in the house. Okay, people, Bianca works at, I told her I was going to shout her out today. Bianca works at the Wiener Schnitzel. And the first time I went in there with my box, people, I told you Big Bertha Utilda May is she catches eyes. I went in there, did my thing, dropped them a word about the channel. She subscribed. And people, when I went in there last night, she let me know, and she actually went on and made a comment today too. I was going to read some comments, and she dropped in a comment right now. People, I'm telling you, when you go into these places, people, it's very, very, very wise to get good relationships with the employees there because we are all in the same gang. My brother K Reese 007 says, thank you for joining, Bianca. Whoop, whoop, whoop. TFT is in the house today. I'm here. It's a good lunch shift today. $103, people. 3 hours and 35 minutes of work. Ooh, baby. That's TFT. That is, people, for those of you who do not know, the Lone Ranger, always here to serve that food justice now. And TFT is my deputy, okay? TFT is the Lone Ranger's deputy, people. So you better watch out. Welcome, Bianca. Welcome, Bianca. Boom. Boom. Robert B. Drone says, thank you. Appreciate that. No problem, people. Well, since we are here, I'm just gonna go like this and stay with the comments, okay? So I'm gonna go to the comments on the other side over here. Let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, did I do a no? I did, but I can bring my comments right back up right here, no problem. Because we got some pretty good comments here, people. And Bianca, you did leave one there, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to read that right here. And none of the ones that are held for a review. Okay, so I'm going to read the first comment. The first comment is from... This is from Tablet TT. If you are addicted to tablets, they probably called you Tablet TT. There's a lot of T's there, or you are just super secretive right there. This comment, okay, says we should start doing what South Korea is doing, just charge people for wasting food. Now, this comment comes off of a short that I put up about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago. It says America wasting food, a problem gone wild. Now, what it is, there is about 3 boxes full of perfectly good oranges, and they're in the trash. And Tablet TT says we should start doing what South Korea is doing and just start charging people for wasting food. I did not know that South Korea, what they were doing is charging people for that. I did not know that at all. But you know, that is a good thing. You can like raise taxes or charge people for wasting food. Either or, you're gonna end up paying. I feel that all the way. That is not bad. This next comment comes from Alan M. He says, were you outside of Wendy's? Maybe she lost her hair earlier in the day. People, there was a short that I put up yesterday. I was walking up to do my pickup, and there was this raggedy ratchet red wig tail on the floor. So the video is titled "Are You Ratchet?" And Alan M said, were you outside of a Wendy's, people? He's older than me. He's like my dad's age, people. That is a joke that I got, and I laughed on the inside. So Alan M, I do appreciate that candor. I like that. I like that. I got it. I got it. These youngsters don't know about it. These youngsters don't know about it, but they soon will. They soon will. Now we have a comment from the Driven Dad. People, the Driven Dad is one of my favorite people on here. I am what you call a nerd when it comes to numbers and checking things out, and he is my right hand man when it comes to that. Now he made a comment on this video. Is called do you have to have all these birds? Now I went to a home yesterday and I asked the lady off camera, they had 25 birds in the house, they had 2 ferrets and some dogs. Okay, so when you see the clip, it is hilarious. Okay, so I went to Chili's, picked up their order. Now they ordered what I ordered, the 32 wings, and you get the 4 things of fries. Okay, now the Driven Dad said, laughing out loud, chicken wings for the bird people. Hope they don't feed the birds the wings, people. Oh, boom, boom, boom. I need to get that. I need that button right there, Driven Dad. I'm so sorry, but boom, 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 boom. I need that right there. That was a good one. That was back to back. Ooh, man, CJD's corny jokes of the day, people. You got to know what those are. Got to know what those are. Those are the jokes that get you by throughout the day, that make you chuckle and smile, and you burn extra calories. Now, someone put some propaganda up on one of my videos. Some guy trying to get people to make $800 a day. One of those ads. You don't get anything. So the gaming flag, you do get something, boy. You get it heard here. Now this 15-second short is entitled I'm So Saucy. So what it was, they ordered food and they asked me, they texted me while I was there and they said, can you get me sauce? So I gave them some of everything. And the gaming flag said, bro, add some more sauce. You think I'm a savage or something? And I just made the reply, said they ordered 3 combo meals, a little bit of everything helps. And I got a thumbs up on that one, people. Now it's not to be funny, people. It's just to, hey, you wanted some sauce. So if I get you like 4 or 5 packets of each one, because you know you got that person in your house that when you get sauce and they like extra sauce, let's say it's only like 5 packets of, let's say, Del Scorcho, and they use 3. And like you like, man, I can't use 2 packets on like this whole combo meal. So I just gave them some of everything. You may not know what you want. And guess what, people? Some of those people, they tip you. And I don't know about a lot of you guys, but a lot of black people, we have that cabinet or that drawer inside the kitchen that it only has ketchup, mustard, it only has condiments. That's all it has. It has condiments from every single food place you go to, and you have them there. So just in case they do not remember to put it inside the bag, or let's say your driver forgets what you text them, oh, you just already have it there because you know someone will forget, okay? Someone will forget. And this next comment right here comes from Bianca, and she says, thank you, because in that video also yesterday, I got the picture in front of the mini corn dogs picture. That's at the Wiener Schnitzel. That's when we went inside. I said I was going to shout you out. So she said, thank you, people. She said, thank you. And I'm just here to help. Now, people, if you do go into this Wiener Schnitzel, when you go in, normally everything is already pre-packaged. It is taped up and sealed. Now they do want you to show your phone when you go in there, simply because there's a lot of homeless around the area, and some look like they're not homeless, and they've mastered the art of going in and tricking and taking orders. So they do want you to show the phone because they don't have the tablet there. It goes straight through to their screen that they use. So if you go in there, this Wiener Schnitzel is off of Alessandro in between Graham and Heacock, okay? This is the only Wiener Schnitzel we have in our area that is on the app. So if you do go in there, just do that. Be nice. They will show you some love. And hey, you may get a free drink while you wait, but you normally don't have a wait, so you probably won't get a free drink. But just go in there and be nice, okay? Just go in there and be nice. They are very nice people. And as you see, people, I said, the relationships that I'm going to be building with a lot of the merchants that I go into, they will be hopping in these rooms and hopping in on some of these chats. So if you ever have a question, and Bianca is here now, but if you ever have a question people about why restaurants are doing this when I go in there, or specifically the restaurant that is here. If you need a question, you can go ahead and throw that up in the comments, and I'll put that up there and then give that person a chance to speak. And if that person gets multiple questions in, I'll just go ahead and throw them a link and they can join in on the screen and they can answer just like that, people. So that is another plan of mine, is to get everyone in here talking. I don't know if you guys know, but this gig economy is blowing up like battle rap and all these other genres that are going on that now have full functioning shows where it's analytics. You have your guests, they have the who does this, they have it all broken down. The gig economy is coming to be that. All of the people who want to get the questions, they're going to be asking the people who are the pros at going out there and doing the job. So a lot of you people that are doing this creative content creation, all of this on your YouTube channel, I'm telling you guys this, my whole major plan right now, I do see what's going on. They're making movies, they're doing magazines, they're doing all of these things, and they're going to want to get some information, and they're going to want to go ahead and speak to people. So while they are doing that, some of you content creators have a lot of subscribers, and you guys are on the forefront. So right now, you are the people that they are probably going to be looking at and see, well, what can we get from that person? So if you have not thought of everything that has to go into this right now, you got to catch up and get on pace. There's a lot of marketing that's going to be going on. There's a whole lot from people all over the place. So my whole thing is to get this gig economy and get a grip on it so that we have a good light that can be shown out there. That's a big part of what I am doing. So if you are a very, very popular content creator, you already see it's going out all over the place. There's more articles. There's more good day shows on news. There's all these articles that are just out there for delivery people. It's a forefront. Delivery drivers are making way more money, and you have people that work regular jobs that are mad at delivery drivers. There's loopholes in the Prop 22, and people like me take full advantage to make all the money off of it. I don't agree with how it's turning the whole state and everything, but if they're going to do it anyway, and they're going to have loopholes, I'm going to show you the loopholes and show you how you can make the money, okay? I want to get that clear. So while that's going on, I'm trying to put my foot down and step forward. So we do have a good light, and people can see some good stuff going on, because I do see what the future of the whole gig economy is. Some people are just stuck where they are, and they need to understand that. So the gig economy people is going in a direction where they're coming. And so we have to be ready. So that's why I'm ready. I'm getting ready right here every single day. They can ask me anything. I'll be able to break down. They'll be able to go on and say, hey, well, we see you helping people, and they'll be able to see all of that. And if they got a question, they can come in here and they can ask all of you, and we will answer. Okay, so without further ado, people, we are going to get here to this news, because we have some good news right now. Let me go ahead and I hope it did not defeat me. I thought I did it in the right time. Do not defeat me today. Please do not defeat me today. Yes.
Sorry, I'm deaf. You have no idea what you have just done for me. None. I just lost my mom a few days ago, and this money is going to help pay for those bills. Thank you so very much, my angel. This is proof. Mom is still watching over me.
All right, now I don't know if you guys have ever been in a vehicle or have ever seen a deaf driver. I was actually in a Lyft and an Uber, two separate drivers, but deaf. They have special things for you in the vehicle. So they did something very special right there, and he was like, "Oh, I can't communicate," but he was like, "I can go ahead and type it in." He typed that thing in there, let them hear his thank you. His mom just passed. So he said that lets me know that my mom is still here with me. People, great things happen. People, great things happen. Now, I guess he delivers to that house often, is what it said in that article, and that's what they did for him. He's their local delivery driver, and they did something good. They did not know about his mom, but they still did something good, and he's been giving them good service. People, giving good service goes a long way. People, just remember that. Just remember that. Now, this next one, talk about good service, people. This is the complete opposite of good service. If you are a driver like this scumbag, oh my goodness. Well, I can't call him a scumbag because I don't. Well, he's scum to the person that owns who owns that business. Let's put it like that.
And Chicago police have charged a man with stealing several packages filled with high-end merchandise while he was a delivery driver. He allegedly took the shipments from a distribution center in the 1400 block of South Jefferson in the South Loop. The thefts all happened this month and totaled more than $100,000.
To be exact, $187,000. Okay. $187,000 of goods. He's been going to the DC, the distribution center, and he's been going and he's been hitting them. So I'm telling you, people, delivery drivers, look, the news. I'm telling you, delivery drivers, look, news. Just look, that's news. That's delivery driver news. It's making big headlines because the delivery drivers right now are making big headlines. They're making big headlines, people. If you are a content creator and you're doing your thing, man, be ready. I'm telling you, because when it comes, you don't want to be the person that's left out. You do not want to be the person that's left out. They're going to start making people look. You know how the media is. They're going to start targeting on certain people's pages, start making them look weird and different, start making you look like a monster. They're going to start doing a whole lot of things because it's going to be what's going to be selling. And that's what they're going to do. People, you got to, content creators, get ready. You gotta be thinking on the next level. You can't be stuck right here in that same level that you're on. It is moving, and it is growing. Anytime it hits primetime TV for news in the morning when people are going to work and everything, you know it's moving in that direction. So be on your P's and Q's. Be on your P's and Q's. Get everything in order. They will be trying to contact you and all that other stuff. Okay, now this next one right here, check this one out.
I'm sure you remember the woman in the viral video in 2021 seen coughing on an Uber driver. Well, she's in trouble again, this time accused of stealing a San Francisco nurse's identity. ABC 7 News I-Team reporter Melanie Woodrow has a story that you'll see only on 7.
This is a story that spans 3 cities on 2 coasts.
Just instantly it was like, this can't be right.
And centers around one very memorable suspect. Arna Kimai, who coughed on an Uber driver in March of 2021 and ripped off his mask. She's also the former neighbor of a San Francisco oncology nurse named Emily. Emily asked that we not use her last name after she filed a police report this month that she suspected Kimai stole her identity.
I noticed I was getting Chase credit inquiries. There was about 12 of them. You know, I knew I wasn't doing it.
Emily began digging, following up with a dozen or so luxury buildings and car dealerships she says had run her credit without her permission. She says one of them gave her a cell phone number a person had used for the application in her name. Emily looked up the number, which she says came back to Arna Kimai, a name she didn't know at first. When she Googled the name, it wasn't just this viral video that caught Emily's attention. It was that she recognized Kimai as her former neighbor from when she lived in Los Angeles in September.
To find out that that's the person that was targeting me was just crazy to me.
Emily says the two never spoke beyond maybe a head nod in the hallway.
This is real, like this person is really using my identity and now I know who it is.
Emily says Kimai got a Miami penthouse apartment in her name at this building and even set up an electric account with Florida Power and Light in her name as well. She filed police reports with SFPD, Miami PD, and the U.S. Postal Inspection Service detailing her claims. ABC 7 News shot this video of Miami police outside the building. A spokesperson for Miami PD confirms their economic crimes unit has obtained an arrest warrant for Kimai. The charges: grand theft, organized scheme to defraud, and fraudulent use of personal information. A spokesperson for the Miami Buildings Management Company said in an emailed statement in part, quote, "We are aware of an incident where a resident allegedly used a fake identification to rent an apartment. We are fully cooperating with the police in their investigation."
I think it's really just horrible that someone can take a really easy way out and a get rich quick scheme and try to live in the lap of luxury on someone else's dime.
Meantime, Kim I's case for the Uber incident is ongoing. Her trial is scheduled for June. ABC 7 News reached out to her attorney regarding the new allegations. He said he is in communication with Kim I, and she is in the process of arranging for her surrender in Miami. For the I-Team, Melanie Woodrow, ABC 7 News.
Wow. Look, I'm telling you guys, people, look, all these scam things when people are giving up their like that dude yesterday, $200. He just did the information. They're gonna take that stuff and they're gonna use it every which way they can, people. They're gonna that's the scam. So check this out. Just imagine how many rides she's been on that she's tried to scam and like get her money back, and think of how many drivers someone like that has gotten deactivated. Imagine how many drivers have been deactivated because someone purposely does that in the back seat. Man, that's why they shouldn't be deactivating people just going off of the customer's word itself. You cannot be doing that. She was slapping him, hitting him, coughing in his face during COVID time. People, look, spitting on someone is already, like a crime. You're gonna cough on somebody. If you get beat up, oh well. If you get beat up for coughing on someone, oh well. You don't cough or spit. Come on now, that is ridiculous. But that's why I do not drive a rideshare anymore. I do not do rideshare anymore. You get people like that. You can get deactivated for any reason on rideshare. They say, "Oh, you didn't drop me off in the right place." They start complaining. You get all this stuff. Packages of food, you don't have that issue. You do not have that issue. But man, much props, much power and respect to the people that do rideshare. That poor dude got beat up, and I know he wanted to fight back, but he was like, "It's 3 girls in the back seat. If I turn around and swing, everyone's gonna start casting." Like, man, people, stop. Look, she was and telling him, "Come on," telling him. That is awful dangerous right now, right there, people. Let's get on past that. Let's get on past that. Yes. Let's get on past that. Let's watch this one.
Hey, look, I'm gonna do that challenge again. I'm gonna try something else.
Bus drivers here at the county fairground.
My goodness. Now, I put that up there simply because there was a driver involved. Like, just imagine this. You're driving a bus and you lose control when it flips over. You see how all those kids were out of seatbelts, and the one kid right before, he said, "I'm going to go and do this." He got up, turned around. Right when he turned around to get out of his seat, boom, the whole bus flipped. I hope the injuries to those kids, I know that some of those kids who were trapped, you just pile on, arms and fingers just went, and I hope broken bones and things to those kids. I hope everyone was safe. I hope the driver was safe. I hope something happened. I hope the driver didn't fall asleep, rear off to the left or the right. I hope the driver was in the right and just something weird happened, and I just hope everyone is okay. But for everyone that who may catch this, I never know if you will, but for every parent that had a kid on that, each one of those parents are going through hell. When they got that call and they said the bus flipped over with your kids inside, each parent thought that their kid passed away. Trust me, I have a son that passed away. I know with those parents, They thought that they lost everything in the world. And then when they figured out, their kids are alive, they're still hurt. But man, people were in a state of not knowing anything. But that's why bus drivers and the cities and whoever's in charge of these bus operations, seatbelts, man. If you got to wear a seatbelt in the car, how come you don't have to wear a seatbelt in the bus? I don't understand that. If you have to wear a seatbelt in the car by the law, they say, okay, if you have 60 kids, none of them have to wear a seatbelt. It is okay. They need to fix that. They need to fix that so bad. They need to fix that. That is crazy. Now check this out. This next one here, I told you guys that Coachella is right around the corner. Palm Springs, Indio, all of that is right there. And I knew that the drivers were going to be busy. A lot of drivers said they made a lot of money. A lot of food delivery people said that they made some money. People doing Instacart and those other ones have made money dropping off the people who are setting up. They don't want to go spend money on fast food and things. They order, their own 12 packs of sodas and all that. And they set up the shop and eat. And, a lot of people made good, but there were a lot of people that made out bad. And a lot of people got sick. This story right here is one of the stories from people getting sick at Coachella. There are stories floating around out here from driver to driver who the ones who participate in rideshare. And I said this, good luck making money out there, but you're going to get a lot of throw up in the cars. Okay. And that's what happened this year. A lot of drivers were complaining, saying they're never going back to Coachella. I got a lot of throw up. Now that fee, unless you already have like the voucher, you got to pay that money out of your pocket, and then they reimburse you and throw that back in your account, and that's like $300 or something. When that happens, you got to have proof of it and all of that. You got to go through this big ordeal. Now there's some drivers that are like, you know what, that comes with the territory. I'm going to make so much, I'll get some puke in the vehicle and all of that, and they have no problem. I'm a no-go to Coachella. I'm a no-go to anything that's like that, because you get drunk people. First of all, it's nothing but drunks, druggies, and dancing the whole time. That's all it is alcohol, drugs, and music. And what happens is throw up and barf all in your cars. And this story right here has a lot of people right here sick. Check this out.
In Indio last weekend, one bus driver telling us she got so sick behind the wheel of her bus, she had to immediately pull over.
I was driving and I was holding out my throw up. As soon as I opened the door, I started throwing up.
Driver Blanca Moreno with LA Charter Bus Company had Coachella goers on board after 9 Sunday night when she started feeling sharp pain in her stomach.
I couldn't take the pain. The pain was it was bad.
Just an hour earlier, she and other drivers ate a catered meal at the Riverside County Fairgrounds in Indio.
It was meatballs and fettuccine pasta, and it had chicken, but the chicken didn't look too good. And then the salad, it didn't look too good either.
Despite its unappetizing appearance, Moreno ate the food anyway, saying it seems to have been refrigerated and tasted fine.
It was really soggy, but I love salad, so I ended up eating the salad, but the meatballs, I only ate 1.5.
Not even 5 minutes into her short journey carrying visitors from the fairgrounds to a nearby hotel, she made the call for paramedics before being treated at a medical tent.
They gave me a shot for pain, they said, and they gave me for nauseous, and they gave me IV.
More than 40 drivers were taken to the hospital, over 100 reported symptoms. County Public Health is now investigating, but hasn't named the source of the bad food.
It's sad what I seen all these drivers suffering of the pain in the stomach, and I can't understand so many people, so many drivers that ill, It's sad.
Days later, and Moreno is still feeling painful symptoms.
My stomach is still so swollen.
Despite a grumbly tummy, she doesn't blame anybody for the incident. Jake Ingracia, News Channel 3.
All right, now did you hear her say that the chicken looked funny and the salad and the salad didn't look right, but I like salad, so I ate it anyway? Okay, people, if you're looking at some food and the chicken doesn't look right, okay, and the chicken does not look right, If you have any question about chicken not looking right or being made all the way, you should not eat the chicken. All right. Do not look. When it comes to food, your first instinct is the instinct. Okay, that is the instinct. But like they said, she said many drivers were getting ill, people, and as you saw on the undernote there at the airport there, the coronavirus was really big around there. All those people, drivers have to drive. That's how it all goes nuts. And you see how that said CBS 3 people. Indio and Coachella is right there, but it's so like locked off that it has its own news territory. Now check this out right here. Now, this right here says woman threatened by DoorDash driver and after canceling late order, police say. Now, thank you, Ayana, for this one. Check this out, people. Now, you know how we hear people go nuts about not getting tipped. They took the tip away. You get people doing some crazy things. Okay, check this out. It says, and this is the Kennesaw Police Department. It says a woman who was not identified placed an order through Pizza Hut's website and was notified that a DoorDash person would be dropping it off. Okay, her delivery window came and went, so the woman tried calling the number to reach the driver. Okay, when she called the driver was being rude because I don't know why the driver was being rude, but the driver was being rude probably because he didn't think he was going to get tipped or anything. So she told him that she was going to go up there and get the pizza herself. When the driver showed up to the Pizza Hut where the woman was, because now look, he was actually showing up late to give her cold food. All right. So she did not want the cold food. So she went to go drive there to pick up her pizza. Right. She gets inside to get her pizza, and the delivery driver comes and threatens to shoot her in the face. Now, I have said this in the past, and I've said this. I said, look, as content creators, there's going to be people who are going to be following what you say all the way to the T. He was going to bring food late because he was guessing he probably wasn't going to get a tip. So he took the other order, went and got mad at the lady, took it out on her, and still was trying to go get there late. She said, enough of this. Okay, people, this is why people take tips away. She said, enough of this. Instead of not tipping a driver, she said, I would just might as well drive myself and drive and pick it up. She drove to go pick the pizza up, and he gets there because she's going to pick it up, and he's really not going to get paid for anything now. He threatens to shoot her in the face, okay? He's got the whole mentality, first of all, you shouldn't be ordering, I'm not getting this, and you're getting it cold and late. Those are all, that's why I said, people, we got to clean this up. We got to clean this up. People cannot be going out there doing this to regular people. You know, you can't look, that's why I said you cannot look at the number on the order and just think that's what it is. And then you make up your mind. Look, I said you got to control yourself mentally also, right? I say that every single day. He was already mad. He probably had some orders that he didn't like. He saw this order pop up. He was like, oh no, she's going to get hers late. I'm going to get that one last. He took his mental out all the way there. And then when it came time to be regular and handle it in the right way, he threatens to shoot someone in the face because now he's really not going to get paid anything. People, that's why I say I'm changing this whole gig thing up. And people don't understand why I said you content creators got to get on your game. People are going to be listening to you and take it far. They're going to take it all the way far. Okay. Now the girl in Vegas, she took it to the news to say, you know, if they can't afford to pay me enough, meaning the customer, then they shouldn't be ordering from the app. She went there with it, right? Not so hard and as bad as what this guy did. This guy went so bad to saying, I'm going to shoot you in the face. All right. So people, you got to think about this. Give good service to people and earn your tips. Earn your money and stop looking at the orders when they come in and saying, oh, this person is like this person is miserable. You cannot do that because, as you see, all the lady wanted was her pizza. He probably could have dropped it off in the right amount of time if you would have took the order first, and she probably would have gave him a cash tip. She was willing to go all the way up to the pizza place. That lets me know that person was going to be more than willing enough to meet you at the door and possibly give you a cash tip. But all you had to do was go and take the order. Now you're about to go to jail because you wanted more tip and you wanted her to have cold food and get it late. I guarantee if this guy is able to drive anywhere else, he probably won't because that is a serious threat. And the thing is that there were no surveillance cameras inside the Pizza Hut to record that. They only caught him outside. So he really is going to get away with this. The employees there said that there's no cameras on the inside, so it'll have to be word going against word for whatever for DoorDash to deactivate him. But once they do get aware of this, they'll probably just deactivate him just off of GP. But if he ever does get a job to drive ever again, people, I guarantee he is not going to have someone get their food late or cold. I guarantee that changes everything about him because right now he's going to have to try to make up lies about threatening and shooting a lady in the face. Now the workers there saw him say that, so you do have some witnesses there, but a lot of people say I don't want to get involved. Hopefully one of them says something, but if not, I guarantee this was his scared straight moment as a delivery driver. I guarantee this was a scared straight moment. You don't do stuff like that, people. So all of you people that sit up there and there's a lot of you who don't subscribe and you watch videos. So I know someone will watch this and see this. Don't do that. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Don't do it. Don't expect the tips like that. Don't have that mentality. That mentality is the wrong mentality, people. That is the wrong mentality. You can't look at a number and then judge the person, the whole existence of that person's whole life that they have done to build themselves up to who they are. You will look at one number on the order and make up a whole complete Bible about one person and kill him and just kill him, people. And he really threatened with his own mouth, I'll shoot you in the face. What do you think happens when you shoot someone in the face? That is not good, people. That is not good. I'm kind of mad at that because that goes against everything. That goes against everything that I do. Let me get back to this board right here. Ooh, Ayana said she was hit by a street racer. Wow. Okay. One kid broken femur and another broken pelvis. Wow. Driver faces up to 6 years in prison, not allowed to drive while he waits for his trial. Wow, people. Wow. And most pizza orders get cash tips. And that is what it is. People, pizza orders, you normally get the cash tips, people, but man, broken femur, broken pelvis. Now, I know broken legs on a kid is tough. I know when my sister was in 3rd grade, she got hit by a car. She was going across the crosswalk and the car hit her. She flew like 50 feet. She broke both her legs and all of that. Broke her legs and everything. So, man, and she was in the 3rd grade. 3rd grade, you're 8 years old. 7.5, 8 years old. So that's tough right there. But people, man, these kids are special, and we can't be letting the kids get hurt. They have to figure something out. They have to figure something out to do with these school buses. It's not good. You got to wear a seatbelt on the bus. And what happened to back in the day? Didn't there used to be back in the day, you had the bus driver and then there was like a parent chaperone that used to be on the bus? What happened to those days? Or did the kids just treat them like subs and like beat them off the bus? I know that was out then. But man, people, treat people with respect. Delivery drivers, check your attitudes. Stop looking at orders as numbers on that's what the entire thing is going to be. Man, you pretty much made that woman, she could have had a heart attack. She could have had a heart attack. And the guy who killed the lady, that killed the Uber driver, he's going on trial. Okay, he's going on trial. His trial is coming up. Now everyone on that side is saying that there needs to be more protection from drivers because it happened after the ride was over. So after the ride was over, there's no way to push the button for police to come. So that they were saying that there needs to be something else, but there's really nothing else you can do. That's when it comes down to you as the person in your vehicle. You have to think of emergency things. I'm not saying she didn't think of anything. No one wants that to happen, but that's where the people, like, they stop the line from them. Like you're covered when your ride is with the company you are. Once that stops, they don't care about you anymore. It's over. They don't care about you anymore. So that's why you see some drivers have different setups in their vehicles. Some have, tablets in the back for access, Kleenex, motion sensor bags. There's some drivers that have something for everything, and some drivers actually have thought about safety mechanisms to put inside their vehicle, and so that they can push in case something like that happen. It doesn't happen all the time, and you don't hear this all the time, but just because you don't hear it all the time does not mean it will never happen. So hopefully drivers right now who are out there driving on the ride share, that right there, people, was the hot fact of the day. And that goes to all ride share drivers, people. Make sure you put some type of mechanism in your car so that you can push the button fast and it goes to police. You know how they have the life alert. You push the button and it goes. Get something like the life alert. Find something that you can just tap and push. I know that there are some drivers and they have a plexiglass or something set up there that separates. If you don't want to go and do all that and look all the way like a taxi cab driver, these vehicles, you can get trap doors and trap things put in your vehicle. Just have a button like an OnStar button. Just have something like that so you can just push. So you can just push at any time, even if you are off of an order. Have something like that just on your phone. Just so if someone tells you hurry up and drive, you just push that button. They don't know nothing's gonna happen. The police will be back behind you, tracking you, and they'll probably have a microphone so that they can hear what's going on in the vehicle. So just make sure you ride share drivers, the ones who are out there. This can happen to anyone, anywhere around the world, anywhere. Okay, someone can get in that vehicle and just be on one. You never know if you're in an area and there's a gang initiating a kid and they're telling the kid they have to shoot somebody to be in a gang. That happens all the time. People get hit out of nowhere, people. So just be prepared. Just be prepared. I'm not telling you got to go wear a bulletproof vest or anything else like that, but there are drivers that think of everything. We have people in real life that are doomsday preparers, okay? They doomsday prep. They are prepped for in case anything happens. So just remember to always be on your P's and Q's, people. That is the hot fact of the day. We don't want anyone getting killed in these vehicles. We have a community here that we are trying to protect people. We're trying to make sure, and that's why I bring in all of this news. I bring in all of this news every day. We start off, we do our thing, but we go over news. We go over the day, how the day is going. People, we're going over everything because there's drivers everywhere. They need help on all these situations. Sometimes a driver can be in a state of mind right now where he needs to woosah. He doesn't need to hear rage on TV or something. Maybe he needs to hear just calm down and take it easy. It's gonna be a better day. It's gonna be another order. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do here to make sure people got a place to relax on. People, you don't gotta be thinking all that weird stuff. Think about all the stuff that can happen and not the stuff that's gonna weigh you down. Now, I went out today and my day sucked today. Went out this morning and nothing happened. I didn't get any orders. I spent all my time doing news clips, re-editing videos, all while I'm online. It was just a slow day today, a slow day for me down here. I only got one order in the time when I got the order in. I came back home. I left the app on. No orders came all the way in until my wife was getting ready to leave. No orders came all the way in. So I was like, man, so I got to have a very, very, very impressive showing tonight. I got to have an impressive showing tonight, but that's why people, when it comes down time to where you got to make sure you got to just get yourself back on track, I'll work the extra hours anytime, no problem. And I like doing that at night instead of in the daytime because at least the traffic dies down. Now my wife when she got her order, I was like, man, I said, you're lucky because that order could have been mine. I just turned my app off right now. So when I turned mine off, she got the order. But she said her day yesterday was she said it was weird. It was a lot of $5 orders. She says it took 7 hours, almost 7 hours to get my work in. But people, it's like that sometimes. Sometimes the orders are not going to be the big hitters that you want. But she then told me that if I wouldn't have took those orders, I wouldn't have been close to bringing anything in. And that's the main thing, people. She didn't used to tell me stuff like that because she thought that she thinks I'm a guru when I do this. So, she doesn't like me to tell her some things. She wants to figure it out herself. So when she tells me things like that, I'm like, okay, yes, see, you are getting it. You are getting it. If you didn't take those orders, you still came out good with the breakdown of what you did. But if you didn't take those orders, you wouldn't have that breakdown because you would have let those orders go. And that's the thing, people. You cannot penalize people off of where they live. And there's so many promotions that go on with these food apps. They put these things in commercials. Type in this to get this much more off. When they get that much more off, that drops the whole total down of their order. There's certain promo codes. You buy one, get one free. There's a whole lot. People, you got to think of all of these things when you're looking at the orders. It's not always just that, whatever. This one sucks. No, that one that you think it sucks. They're about to drop a bomb on you when you get to the house. They're about to John Elway 1984. They're about the 1984 John Elway. Get back and drop that bomb on you like Tecmo Bowl. Drop that bomb on you, and then you can be like, ooh, that order was nice. So people, just think about that. Now, what I am going to do right now, let me click over here and see where did that go. I do know that there was one more event that I did want to let you guys know about, and it is right. Okay, yep. And this one is from this poet thing. Yes. And it is the half stack. Where is the half stack? Okay, people. Yes, people, I'm going to let you guys know about this because it's in. This is this one in Detroit? This one's in Detroit. I do believe this one's in. Yes, this one is in Detroit, people. And this right here is for drivers or anyone else out there, period, is a $500 cash prize, spoken word, poetry, whatever you want to do. This is a Joel Fluent Green and Music Hall of the arts, performing arts. They present the Half a Stack Poetry Slam, people. It's been going on for a few years. Tickets are on sale from $10 to $150 at the Aretha's Jazz Cafe, people. Now, this is Detroit's favorite poetry slam series. People, it's back once again. It says, join the best crowd in Detroit for an evening of powerful words, vendors, food, drinks, and big fun. This is a poetry slam series voted best night out in the Detroit Metro Times area, people. Best of Detroit 2020 issue. It's not just a competition. It's a whole vibe. What up, Dash Bandicoot? What up, man? You see I got your love up there, man. You see I got your voicemail up there, man. That's much love. I do appreciate that, man. People, now this is hosted by Joel Fluent Green, Friday, May 6th, 2022, Aretha's Jazz Cafe, 350 Madison, downtown Detroit. Doors open 7 p.m., showtime 8 sharp, people. Now, the reason why people are like, why is he talking about this? And it's not nothing to have to do with no food or rights here, people. I'm all about the community and everything else like that. Okay, now check this out. I'm saying this to drivers because we do have drivers that drive in Detroit. We have drivers that are frustrated. They're mad at not getting paid enough. They're getting tickets for parking in weird places. They're doing all of this stuff, right? And maybe they want to put that down on paper and and express themselves. Now, you know, we pick up other apps to earn some extra money. What if you jotted down your frustrations, went on down here to the Half a Stack Poetry Slam number 14, you spoke your words and let people hear what you hear, and you actually won $500 just for speaking your mind, people. Now, there is a $10 poet registration. Slam is open to all ages. Well, 21 and up is what I mean. You got to be an adult because they will have some drinks sold. It says rules and additional details will be emailed people. $20 early bird admission. They only have 20 available. $25 advanced general admission. $30 general admission, $75 for 2 table reserved, and $150 for a table of 4 reserved people. Now, we got people out there, people that are drivers, and they may want to go ahead and get their word out, spit them hot facts. You're frustrated, and check this out. The person that is going to win is going to have pain. They have pain. No one with joy wins a spoken word or a poetry contest. The person that is coming from the slums, the mud, the rain, like blues music, bluegrass music, the person that can get that out there the most normally wins. And right now, drivers feel like they are treated like crap, and some of us got a lot to say. That's $500 right there going to you, people. Dash Bandicoot said, he said, I hit that number you told me to. He said, left a message, never got a hit back. Man, I left you a text. He said, I left you a text to let you know that. You didn't get that. He said, okay. He said, okay, what a coincidence. I was just wondering about that, man. Check the intro out, man. Or you know what? Maybe it didn't go through when I wrote that to you, man. Maybe it didn't go through. You have been on Dash Bandicoot. You have been on every single live episode in the beginning, man. You right there. You right there. He says, I need one of those moderator wrenches, big dog. Yeah, boy. Yeah, you got to get it up in there, people. StreamYard is so cool. It says the people with the most pain affect the crowds the most, 100 people. And I'm saying that simply because $500, people, $500 is a lot. Now let's say you get up there and you got like 60 seconds of some heat. You got 60 seconds of heat. You better go ahead and get that out there. Somebody might say, hey, man, hey, you win. We never knew. You'll shed light on the whole thing. Shed light on the whole thing. And that's what people don't understand. He said, yeah, it didn't hit my phone, bro. He said, I'm gonna go check the intro. Yeah, every live you're on the intro, man. And I even put a short out. I even put a short out about that. You know what I mean? I even put a short out about that. So you all good, Dash Bandicoot. You are all good in the field. All good in the field. People, if you have any questions at all about anything, you guys can throw them up inside the comment box. I will answer anything. Drivers from all over, it does not matter where you are. I can answer anything. The only thing I will not be able to answer is anything that, as far as what your state is doing, as far as everything else. And I want to make something clear. There's people here that like floating around the internet, and they think that I am a super advocate for the AB 85 and what it does to independent contractors and everything else like that. No, I am not for the whole thing. I am not for what it's going to do. I make my own money, and I've been doing this for a long time. I work for myself, okay? I only work for myself. So I do not want it to go into unions and all of this other stuff, but they're eventually going to try to put all these things in, and we really can't do that much about it, okay? So what we can do right now is, while they put these idiot things in place to where there's like holes poked in it all around, and those holes are cash flows, I am going to figure out how this whole thing works, get that cash that is floating out those holes, and I'm going to tell everyone, jump on board before these holes close up. And so when it closes up, you have made all your money while it was good. Everyone else will never know what that feels like because they did not go and take full advantage of the whole thing. So that is all the way what I'm for. So I am all the way for the states putting them in place right now, because until people are employees and unions are set up, it's a way for you to make more money. So if you don't see it that way, then, then that's what it is. But, all these other things that are outside of our hands that we're going to have to deal with when they come, we got to deal with those when they come. I'm just telling people, while they don't know how to fix all the loopholes where people are getting all the extra cash and double dipping, you better go get your extra cash and double dip on. You know how much money they've been taking from you in taxes every single year? They said, here, it's free money. It's free money. Go get it. Don't say, I don't want that in my state. Man, you're going to say you don't want it in your state. And then when it comes down time that all these states have it, and then your state is going to be the state that you're jumping in straight to employees. And you ain't never got no chance to experience none of that money that was coming down. I got a good example. I got a buddy, and when Amazon was first starting, okay, his dad was in Amazon, okay? Now his dad still made some money off of Amazon, but he pulled out early, and he was one of the people that was, involved with Amazon. Amazon is where it is now, and he still made some money, but definitely not where people boom right there. So I'm just saying, until the well is dried up, okay? I will show you guys what to do to make the most before it's dried up. Okay? And that is plain and simple. That is all the way frank. I don't like the AB 85 and what it does it's not what it does, it's what it is going to do. It has not happened yet. So while it has not happened like that yet, now I know some people are like, oh man, hey man, look. If someone says, hey man, you gotta, let's say you're at your job and you go to the vending machines in the break room and you're like, man, you always got that drink. How come that drink costs like $5? How come you always got that drink? And he says, man, look, when you go to this machine and you pay, when you hit this one, you see how they have 3 of the same drink? Hit number 2. Watch what it does. Now, are you gonna still go to the one in the front and the one in the back? I'm going to keep putting the one in the middle because it's broken, and I'm going to be able to get more for less. That's what I'm going to do. It's like if you go to a carnival and you see all the kids playing this game right here, right? And you know that this game is broken because you play it so much, you know where it's broken at. You know how to win. I'm going to play on this one until they fix it. That's it. And then when they fix it, I'm going to have to adapt and go with something else. Not go switch up job, but I'm going to go with something else. He says, so what's up with the base pay thing? He said, I've been seeing Dash influencers saying it went lower, haven't been paying attention. Honestly, is it true or cap? I'm going to let you guys know this. Now, all right. When it comes time for the base pays, they will, and this is how you know that something is going to change. Whenever they lower base pays, something is going to be put in to where like it can be earned back. Okay, they have been lowering base pays forever. There is a threshold to where they cannot go below at all. So they have a bottom line. We have not seen what the bottom line is yet. So we're going to continue. They're going to do it in phases. It's going to go to where it'll get to the bottom line, and they're going to have something else put in place so that drivers can actually drive. And that's what they're doing right now. It's all part of the larger plan. Look, and the reason why they are able to do this is because customers tip, and customers, the number that a customer can tip, you cannot put a number on it. They pretty much can tip whatever they want. So you cannot put a number on it. They know that drivers are making most of their money off of tips anyway. So they really don't mind when they lower the base pay because they know the drivers are still making their money on tips. Now, when they keep lowering the base pay more and more and more, it's only going to benefit the drivers that are good at getting tips from people because they're good at interacting with people. It's going to hurt people that will really say, man, they freaking took 75 cents away from my pay. You know, you do the hours and add it up over a week and a month, you know, that's a pretty good chunk of change right there. That's why I tell people every penny counts. That's how most businesses make their money. So if you do a little bit of service, you're always going to be able to make more and counteract when they do lower, because they always will. They always will lower that base pay. Base pay doesn't mean anything. That's just like, look, if someone's breaking down the job, it's pretty much like a commission job if you think about it. The base pay is so cheap, no matter what you think about it, you're making your money off of other things. So it doesn't matter about the base pay. The base pay is always going to be cheap. The base pay is always going to be like way below like 1990 minimum wage, like 1988 minimum wage. The base pay is going to be like you were living in like 1931, where you're making like $4 an hour, if even that. The base pay is going to be less than that. The base pay is going to be in the realm of $2 to about $2.50. Okay. Now what happens is if a customer lives very close to a location that they're delivering to, that threshold now can drop down to like 180, 185. And they have to do that with the numbers because everything is regulated. Okay, everything is regulated for transportation, cost, everything is regulated there. So that's when it can drop below $2. But the whole thing is they know that, but they also know that most people are getting most of their money off of tips. They know they have a little bit of wiggle room to do that, to where drivers are still going to drive because we're not straight commission. If they can have the drivers, you sign up for an app and there is no base pay, and you're going to get paid strictly for just the delivery and your tip, they would love that. They would absolutely love that, because they're not putting out the extra $2 and some change. But that's why here in California, they make every single customer that orders, every customer has to pay a mandatory $2 fee, service fee, on top of the regular service fees and delivery charges that they have to pay when they order. So they're taking that same $2 that they want to put as their baseline for the actual base pay. They're taking that same $2 back right there. So, it's kind of like they have it set up in a way. It's kind of like you're working on commission. They're already getting that back to put that in, and there you go. All right. So, but the base pay will never drop. It'll never. I won't say never, but the lowest you'll probably see, I don't care what market you're in, the lowest you will probably ever see is like 185, and that's going to be every now and then. Okay. But that's why when they lower these base pays, they have a whole lot more of those. We have the boost on Uber, and then you have the peak pays on DoorDash. You'll see a lot more areas where there's boost. But the thing is, with those boosts right there, there's going to be a lot of drivers in those areas, and those boosts will then go away. So then it's all about how are you going to make your money. You got to fend for yourself. Ricky says just tuning in. Okay. Bianca says that K Reese, thank you. Okay. She put up another one. She says, thanks so much. Thank you guys so much. Rideshare Rodeo. He says, Robert, I am still alive. Thank you so much. And Steve, check this out. Yeah, I was as blind as you because it was just sitting in my face right there. All I had to do was push the button. Thank you so much for sending that to me, man. For those of you who do not know, it is Friday. Rideshare Rodeo Steve has TNCRadio.live, people. It's called Driver Nation. Steve, I'm probably going to be on there next week. We'll try next week. I'll join that link with you on there next week. They do a lot of great things, people. They have a lot of great shows on TNCRadio.live. Go there and check it out. When you click there, you can also hit the link on Steve's. It's called Uber Lyft Drivers with the S.com. Articles of the best gig tubers who are doing some great things from around the world. It does not matter. He will find anything you need. If you need information on the whole AB85 and everything there, he has the connection to go ahead and get that. Steve is the person you need to go ahead and holler at. Rideshare Rodeo, what's up, gang? That came from Dash Bandicoot. He says, peace. He says, right, I don't care about party unless it goes to zero. Exactly. He said, not tonight. I did forget that Steve is a zombie right now. He has COVID and he pulled his teeth. So he is down and out. People wish him well. Wish him some good luck, people. Teeth pulled with COVID. That is not a great thing. His body is cold and shivering, people. When it's warm, he doesn't want to eat. He's sitting there angry at himself, people. So everyone out there, please wish Steve with Rideshare Rodeo, people, get well soon. Now I had all those subscribers leave, people, and I'm inching myself back up. And it's been a great past week. I've hit 15K. I've hit 15K views this past week, and I think no, not week. I think I've hit 15K views this past week. People have been watching and have been showing me some love. It's weird. Whenever one drops out, one drops in. But it is a very, very, very great thing to see that the rebound is there. And it's great to see. It's like the stock market. Sometimes people will hear something that is really not the way it is, and they'll go ahead and take the judgment there. But that's life. That's life. So we got right now in the past 7 days, I got to go and check right now, 560 views in the past 7 days. So that is not bad right there. Cannot complain. That means people are paying attention. Some people are watching the way it is. And as of right now, I'll show you some stuff. We got some stuff here. So we got these videos here. All these videos are hitting over the 1K mark, all within a couple days. So more videos are doing it. People are loving what they are hearing. They're getting some good information. I've been hearing from people that most of the people that I watch, they don't say the things you say, so I don't know about these things. People, my job on here is to not hold anything back and to let you guys get 100% of all the information out there. Okay, I am here for you guys to get educated and you guys to make the right decisions. Okay. Steve said that's exactly how he feels with what I said. I've had COVID, Steve. He said, I appreciate the opportunity for letting me do you a favor watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. It was fun and cool. First time experience, people. Now check this out. This was a first time experience. Now this was like when they say you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people on the mic. This is dropping it here. I didn't have to work hard for that, people. The hardest work was just letting you guys know exactly what's up. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Hot Facts. See you guys later.